And first tonight at 10, will the Dayton RTA bus drivers and mechanics go on strike?
If they do, it would impact tens of thousands of people. So are both parties getting any closer to an agreement? 2 News reporter Tyler Yutzka is live with the update.
Well, Mark and Katie, the union president wrote a letter to the CEO of RTA today saying that the offer still stands on the table to have situations handled by a third party, but RTA is saying no. The president of the union representing the RTA bus drivers and mechanics in its contract dispute wrote a letter to the transit company CEO Mark Donaghy on Wednesday, giving a reminder that the union is still willing to send the matter to binding arbitration, which would let a third party settle the issue, an offer the union brought up last month. Glenn Salyer, the union president, wrote in part, quote, "Please advise us to your willingness to participate in getting this done," end quote. In response, RTA CEO Mark Donaghy sent me the same letter the union got last time, reading in part, quote, "As I have said many times, we hope to eventually reach an agreement with Local 1385 for a new contract. We will not, however, delegate our responsibility to the local taxpayers to a third party to determine the future cost of operating this agency," end quote.
That RTA system is not only paid for by users, but it's subsidized by taxpayers. And when there's legal constraints or administrative challenges that come forth, that is a drain on public resources.
Chris Kirshner is the vice president of economic development for the Dayton Area Chamber of Commerce. He says should the RTA employees, who make an average of $60,000 a year according to officials, go on strike, stopping all big bus systems, the city and those surrounding it would feel the impact.
You know, the public counts on reliable transit service to be able to get to and from their homes, to and from their places of employment, and that's important.
If the union decides to strike, it must give RTA 10 days notice.
I would have to walk from my house to downtown every day, back and forth. It would be like 10 miles. And I greatly need transportation like the buses.
And both sides say that wages and increased health care costs are the main disagreements, and dates to negotiate again have been scheduled for later this month. Live in Dayton, Tyler Yutzka, 2 News, working for you.
And Englewoman